Okay, friends, we are waiting on bib 7 now, Jody. She should be coming around this corner any minute now. There we go. There's the headlamp. I can see it. What we do is we look through this area here. There, you see that light right there? That is the team gliding through the trail system behind the finish here. And so she's going to, there's that headlamp. Just follow that. Boom. Coming around the outside. And that is the magic carpet. That's a dog team. They can see the finish. They know where they're going. Okay, they'll come around. There's that headlamp. And that nice run from Chisachina wrapping up here. Our second to last team into the finish. You can see them. Look at those happy dogs. They know where they're going. They know that this is home here. Bouncing lead dog. There we go. Look at that. You can see that sort of steam always coming off a dog team. They're always panting, breathing. It's not that cold right now. Look at that. Nice. That's a great shot. Jody will be happy. Look at that. Boom. Coming in to cheers. There's the team. They're like, yep, let's go right to the truck. All right. I was out of the way for that one. That was a good call. Very icy here. We're wearing spikes, everybody. Okay, going into... Hi, guys.
Oh, really? They're probably sleeping.
There's Jody. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
And the dogs look great.
Thanks. Yeah, they've been doing so good.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we go. She's getting checked in. She'll go through the... Donna's taking off that tracker. That's what's been beeping and updating there. They unpin that from the sled. And they'll do their mandatory gear check. Dog count and time is the things that's going on the official timesheets. How many dogs did Jody finish with and what time? And then here they are. Hey guys. Hi. We're right back here with the wheel dogs. Everybody's looking good, nice and calm. See all that steam rising off? That's that cooling off phase. They're feeling good and warm here. Yeah, was that a fun run? Was that a fun run? Did you have a good fun run? Yeah, good fun 300 miles. And there's that check-in again. Every musher has to have that required gear. The vet log book right there goes in the box. And I'll step over the gang line here. Let's get her a shot if we can of the sign. There we go.
Cool. Well, I guess I better...
Do you have your phone to call?
Call my hubs. These dogs probably want to go to bed. Kind of, yeah, I do as well.
Okay, she's going to come up and
okay.
do the photo. There's Jody, that beautiful ruff, nice big parka. Checking on a beautiful team. Everybody's happy. Was that fun? Did you have a good run? Was that fun? Yeah. Wagging tail, happy smile there. Okay, let's get up front here. Let's get a nice shot for Jody.
Did you turn your headlamp off?
Oh, yeah. Good job, Sunny. Sunny in charge. Yeah, that's
that sweet moment. Happy dogs, and they're ready to go to their truck. They're ready to get.
My husband doesn't carry a cell phone because he's a bushman. And my handler has one. Oh, they're there. 15 minutes ago they called.
Okay, they're working out there.
Oh, they didn't set alarms, so they're on their way.
They're working on their plan. That happens.
Yep. Right. All right. Well, I'll take some booties off.
Yeah, get some booties off. Did you ever get cold out there, Jody, or what was it?
No, I mean, I got chilled a few times, like, you know, after doing a bunch of, like, climbing, and
Yep.
I was sweaty, and, like, it was actually a little chilly tonight, so
Okay.
I put on my parka, and
Which looks great, by the way. Beautiful rough.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Oh, Jody made her parking rough herself. Love it. And what about overflow?
Oh man, I went for a swim today. It was like an Arctic plunge.
Was that just before Chisto?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the spot, right?
Yeah, my leaders did a good job, and just like I just figured like take it like super fast, and so we just went whipping around the corner, just went in hot. And,
Right through the river?
Yep. And the leaders just took everyone, and then my sled got stuck on a big pile of like slush and ice, and so it was kind of sitting up like this on this ice.
Oh, wow.
So I had to push it, and once it got on top, the dogs are already on land, and the sled they just pulled the sled out of my hands, and then I fell forward, so I got wet.
You went for a swim?
Yeah, got wet up to here, and then up to here.
Oh my gosh.
But it was good.
All
I'm
right.
glad we were close. It was warm out.
Yep.
And
And then you got the Chisto and got the change out, right?
yeah.
Yep.
I have my emergency mucklucks in a little dry bag in my sled. So
Okay, good.
Like within a minute, I was switched out.
Hear that at home, everybody? Always carry a dry bag and emergency footwear and probably some leggings for overflow. I've heard that a lot on this journey. Everybody had to switch up in Chisto after 3.5 or so feet of overflow. And of course, dogs sort of train for this. You know, as you're touring around your countryside, they come across creeks and streams, and that's where they learn. And then at race time, you need the leaders to be bold. And that's what Jody did. So good strategy there. That seemed to be the highest amount of overflow, was just before the Chistachina checkpoint under that bridge. And you know, the dogs have to swim through that. But when they're used to traveling the landscape, they just swim through it, shake it off, and keep on going. That's how they do it. So Jody's getting her dog's booties off. She's waiting on her husband, who's a bushman, does not carry a cell phone. So they're coming in any minute now. And they'll bring the truck and trailer. And she'll appreciate all these congratulations there. Jenny King says, congratulations, Jody. Janet Koval, congrats on the race. Sharon says, so proud of Jody. Yep, it's interesting at these races, you know, you can't cover everybody all the time because they're all spread out, but it's so nice to be able to give Jody some time right now and have her fan base see her do her work in her beautiful parka, homemade rough. Snacks the dogs right now. Usually some sort of slices of either salmon or chicken skins or beef fat. That's what the mushers will do. They'll have a sauce system where they slice things into nice snack size, and then they go in snack bags just like that right there. Yeah, and then this guy down here is like, wait a second, there's snacks up there. Are there enough snacks back here? The wheels? See that? Wait a second, come back here. So here's the snacking coming down the line. Everybody waits their turn. The dogs are burning, you know, between 6,000 and 10,000 calories a day. So these high protein, high fat snacks are key. They also have a little bit of moisture in them, right? So they're able to pull some moisture.
But they texted, they said they're on the way. They didn't set an alarm. So.
Yeah, they're on their way.
It happens. Handlers are probably just as tired as...
Oh my gosh, yeah, the handlers here work hard. Oh yeah, that looks like fish snacks right there. Yummy. There you go.
Jessie Holmes gave me a bunch of she-fish.
Oh great.
Last week for my dogs for this race, so that was super nice of him.
Excellent.
And a bunch of chicken skins.
So in case you didn't hear that, Jessie Holmes gifted Jody some chicken skins and she-fish for this race. She-fish are big white fish from the northern Alaskan area, interior and north. Huge fish. If you go up to Kotzebue, you'll see people fishing all winter long for she-fish out on the ice. And if you go to the banquet for the Kobuk 440, there's going to be a lot of she-fish dishes. At least that's what I remember. There's the wheel dog getting the snack. You got a big chunk too.
He's such a good dog.
What's his name?
Stoller.
Stoller.
Yeah.
Beautiful dog. Hi Stoller, you smashing that? Oh yeah, there we go. So it's kind of nice. We're getting a moment here with Jody's dog team while the handlers make their way over here with the truck. Scott Lumney says, "My girl Jody."
Oh, cool.
So Scott's online right now.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. There you go. That's the power of live video here. You get a real conversation. And there we go. That's Jody in front of the iconic sign, the Copper Basin finish sign with all the sponsors around. And it's real mellow here this morning. We're just waiting on one more team. Our Red Lantern will be coming in.
Has she left you still?
I believe, I'll check the tracker, but I think we got a little bit of time, a couple hours.
Oh.
Usually the Red Lantern comes in at dawn. right around 10ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or that's how it seems to be.
My uncle's gonna be so disappointed I'm not bringing home the Red Lantern.
Oh.
He's been teasing me about the Red Lantern for years.
Really?
Yeah.
What's
And,
your uncle's name?
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Kind of
Jody
like-
got second
Yep.
to last.
Second to last.
Not.
Dogs are just that awesome. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Elsie Lily says, "Great job, Jody."
Thank you.
It's a really nice moment here. Lots of moments that just go sort of unnoticed in mushing. Lots of time on the trail that nobody's following anybody. No devices except for that tracker are on. And we do live in an age where everybody wants full-time coverage all the time, but that's just not what's happening here at races. The mushers get hours and hours and hours out there, traveling the landscapes, negotiating wind, warm water, whatever it is. And then we get these special moments. Hi, baby. We get these special moments, those tender little moments. Oh, look at that. We're going to get an autograph. How cool is that? Sharon says, "Uncle Ben." Heart. He'll be so proud. There we go. Everybody knows Uncle Ben. Well, there you go, Uncle Ben. Here's a moment forever. It'll go over to YouTube so you can keep watching it throughout the years. Look at that happy dog.
He's my oldest dog in the team. He's 7.
7-year-old.
Like, always the most excited to run.
Aww.
Gets everyone going.
He's the cheerleader.
Yep.
What's his name?
Lebowski.
Oh, Lebowski. Yeah. Nothing's F tier. I love Lebowski's quotes. We use those in Wildfire a lot to try to calm the situation. Lebowski. And Linda Joy, congratulations, Jody, with a bunch of emojis.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lebowski, are you the cheerleader?
He's a good dude.
You get these guys all fired up, tell them what the job is. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this well. Yeah. How about you smash your face and cool off a little bit?
Man, that
Feel
was just
good.
such an awesome experience. I just feel like the dogs and I learned so much, and we all gained so much. It was super cool.
Excellent.
Tough race, but that's what makes tough dogs and tough people, I guess.
Yeah, and you're training in some tough country up north, right?
Yeah, on the Yukon.
On the Yukon, yep.
Yeah, Eagle's super mountainous, so we do a lot of hills.
Right.
So, yep.
Who's this one? Right here.
Oh, this is Yuho.
That's U-Hill.
Yeah, Yuho.
Yuho.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah. He's always just a real steady dog. He has a really nice, efficient trot, really smooth trot. And
Wonderful.
You don't want to move, do you?
If you're just joining us, you're with Jody. She just finished with this beautiful team from way interior and said that she had a fantastic run out there and learned a lot through the challenges of it all. The Copper Basin is a lonely race for most of it, friends. It's a lonely time out there. The teams get very separated. The weather can be dynamic. This year was a lot warmer, but that doesn't mean it wasn't windy and challenging in other ways.
The wind on top of the hump was the most extreme winds I've ever been in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it blew me and my sled like off the other side, and
oh
so
my
the
gosh.
dogs were on top, and we were kind of like getting pulled like that. But yeah, it was crazy.
Wow, how'd they do?
Awesome. Like my leaders, I had a different leader on. I dropped her in Chisto because she was just too tired, but she ran lead all the way to almost a Chisto. But yeah, she did awesome going over the hump, and like, yeah, I'm just super pleased with this team. Didn't really have any issues. I only dropped 2 because they were just, one's kind of a little on the younger side.
Okay, yeah.
So she's tired, and I just thought it would be fair for her to, you know, put her in the dog box.
Sure.
And then my other leader, she's not the best eater, and she doesn't snack very well.
Yep.
And you need these dogs to be good eaters, and so I think she just couldn't keep up with the demand just because she's not a good eater. But she ate good when we got to Chisto.
Okay, good.
So just like
Chow down.
Yeah, the best I've seen her eat. I'm like, oh, when I'm dropping you, you start to eat.
Right.
This is Stormy. He's a big dude. He's one of my all-stars. He's 3.
Hi, Pumpkin. You're beautiful. Look at that beautiful stripe right down the middle of your gorgeous face. And you're very distinctive. All right, we have a message. Sharon Claw Watson. Dear sister, friend Joe, wish I could have seen you come in person, but saw it here. Love and hugs to you from all of us in Arizona.
Thank you, sis.
In the zone.
I went to college in Arizona, so I have a bunch of friends on the Navajo Nation. And so,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I have a bunch of people following me from the Navajo reservation.
Oh, great.
They're like family to us, so it's pretty,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
When I was a wildfire medic, my first 7 years, the Navajo Scouts. I worked with the Scouts a lot all over the country.
Cool. I was a Navajo Scout.
Were you?
Yeah.
See, they're great crews.
Firefighting was my favorite job ever.
Yeah, I loved it until it almost killed us all. But, you know, in the mega fire era,
Oh my God.
I'm in year 20. Been through a little
That's
bit.
impressive. What a career.
Good Lord. But that, yeah, the Navajo Scouts were awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, it was fun working with them.
And all ages, that's what I like about the Navajo Nation. They go out as a, like our interior crews. You know, you get a nice range of ages so you get to meet folks.
And experience.
Yeah.
Leadership. Yep.
Look at you. You have a beautiful mask too.
These are brother and sister, Stormy and Sunny. And we bred them from, don't be shy.
She's like, wait a
What is
second.
that?
Who's that big guy? You bred them from?
From one of my best dogs. But he got sick before this race, so I couldn't bring him. But yeah, we bred him at our kennel. These 2, and see that little white female back there.
Okay,
that
yeah.
Red dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. You got another note here from Janet. I missed the show, Jody, but love following you on the dog sled races. Also, fortunate to see the coverage. But gives her a break in the cold Minnesota days. They're probably colder than we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This has been so unseasonably warm. Actually, one day when I was on this race, gosh, I don't even know. It was yesterday during the afternoon. I stopped to camp the dogs, and for a second I felt like it was March.
I know.
I was like, it's so warm, and it was just nice, and it was like spring winds, warm air. And I was like, wow, it feels like springtime.
Right. Those warmer breezes are a little bit stunning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, wait, shouldn't it be? Don't people buy extra gear for the Copper Basin? I talked to Josiah. He said I way overspent because I was hearing all the stories and I had to get all my gear just in case.
January race, that's what you would expect.
Right.
And I actually borrowed a rain jacket from a friend. And I did hit rain when we were going behind Glennallen. There was rain back there.
Kind of after the start, right?
Yeah, right after the start.
Yep.
Yep.
I headed up the road to catch y'all at Tulsa, and I'm like, wait a second, I have to have my wipers on.
Yeah.
So you have fans in New Zealand right now. Jeanette Peacock says New Zealand following 2. Congrats.
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah. And then Janet confirmed that in Minnesota it's been below to 11.
Oh, wow.
Debbie Rule, Jody is amazing. Look at this. This is fun. We get to have your fans trickle in here in the morning, the beautiful dark morning while we wait.
Yeah.
That's so neat.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I'm just so thrilled. I'm really happy with these dogs. I'm really proud of them. They worked hard, and just saw them all come together as a team, and, you know, and I just feel way more bonded with them. Like, when you go through really extreme stuff like that, like, sometimes it's okay, baby.
It's okay.
You know, some of the tough trail, like between Sourdough and Myers Lake, is super challenging. Like, a lot of hills and twists and turns, and, you know, going through overflow, and then, you know, climbing the hump, and, you know, just, you get a real like tight bond with your dogs going through all that. It's really cool.
That's awesome here. And we got some more Florida Loves Jody. That came from Glenda Harrelson Davis.
Thank you,
FLA in the house. Joan says congrats from Washington.
Cool.
And if I were from Oregon, I'd say Washington.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Is that what they say?
If I were, well, you know, when you travel I do a lot of firework in Washington.
Oh yeah.
And then we have the Jody's Amazing from Debbie Rule. How great. Michelle Yast says, so proud of you. Congratulations. Kimberly, congrats Jody from West Virginia.
Wow.
Hey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Thanks for following.
What were some of the challenges in getting from your part of the world to here?
Like just mushing out, you know, getting to the highway system, because Eagle, you have to fly only in the winter.
Yep.
And so I can't afford to fly out a 12-dog team and all my gear. And so I mushed the team 164 miles from my house into the Alaska highway, where I had my truck and dog box. And so
Way out in Toke,
yep. And so there's 3 summits, and you know, it was
okay, so it's a journey just getting to the truck.
Yeah. It's a good training run. So we left like New Year's Eve, and
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and we have a winter camp that we set up on the road to Toke, like 44 miles from our house. So we just like went that far, spent the first night, and then the next day I left and went over the next summit. And then when we left Eagle, it was like 0, so that's not bad. That's nice, right?
Right, that's good for dogs.
Yeah, good
running.
Perfect for dogs. And Toke was 20 below, so no big deal. But by the time we got, like 2 days later, we got to Chicken.
Yep.
It was 50 below.
Oh, it really dropped off. Oh,
yeah.
right. We had the cold spell.
Yes.
The New Year's cold spell, our only real one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was.
Oof.
Yeah, we were camping outside in Chicken and built a fire, and
Okay.
we melted so many things, like my Neos. I melted a hole in the toe because
Oh no.
we went through overflow too, and so my Neos were just all iced up. So we put it, you know, near the fire.
Of course.
And this melted, but everything else was still ice.
No way.
Yeah, that's how cold it was. If you were like right this close to the fire, in the fire, you'd be at 50 below.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What a great story. So leaving on New Year's Eve to get to a race in Glennallen by mushing 160 plus miles over several days to the truck. And then the long drive.
44 hours.
44.
It's actually just 2 days, yeah.
Right on. That's the story of the race. Let's see, we have some more fans for you. Tracy says, congratulations, Jody. Then we have, let's see, West Virginia, Kimberly. Double heart there for Jody.
Cool.
Michelle Yaste, so proud of you. Sharon from Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Congratulations. Leslie, way to go, Jody from Indiana.
Wow.
Soon to be from Alaska soon. She's, oh great, okay, congrats.
Cool.
Yeah, what a neat little community.
Yep, for sure.
Sally asked, congratulations, are you in the Iditarod this year?
No, hopefully next year. I'm doing my qualifier, so this was one of my qualifiers.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do the Yukon Quest 200 February 1st. And then hopefully I'll be all qualified after that race.
Excellent. Okay,
and
friends.
I can run it next year.
So back home, for those who are tracking, remember these qualifiers are here for a reason. You need 2 of them. It takes a couple years to get in and through those races. So Jody's hoping for next year. Right on.
That's the goal.
Central Florida. Debbie from Mammoth Lakes, California.
Oh, cool. I want to snowboard there.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, Mammoth is pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's a big fire country too. Debbie's been through it. She can tell some stories. Janet says, I recall last year's race when you mentioned Jonah stopped to assist you. Comparing, how was it this year on the trail? So this is a question from Janet.
Oh, that was the Yukon Quest last year.
That was Yukon Quest, yep.
And we'll find out. It's like in 2 weeks or so. Is it 2 weeks? Maybe, yeah. February 1st, so I'll let you know then.
Yep.
Hopefully it won't be 50 below this year again. That was pretty miserable. That was not fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Well, Janet, stay tuned. The quest is coming up. Fairbanks has pretty darn good snow up there, so we should have no problem. Anchorage still has 0 trail.
Wow.
And they won't have any trail unless we have new snow before Iditarod's restart and start. Willow has some snow, but it's getting rotten. We need some fresh on top. Thankfully, a lot of parts of Alaska got a lot of snow at the end of October. That's kind of what happened to us. We got dumped on, and that gave us our base. It was before I got my firewood in, so it was a scramble, but it was nice to have the 27 inches by Halloween. We thought we were going for another record, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those years.
Oh,
and then it rained.
Just like, oh, man.
And then it rained on our parade in
That's
Willow.
disappointing. Especially when you got dogs to run.
Yeah. Right on.
Good girl, Sunny.
Yeah, Sonny.
Young leader. She did so good.
How old is she, Sonny?
Almost 3.
3-year-old.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And they gain a lot of confidence when they get through some of these.
Yeah, I think she did big time, and I think she has a great, great future. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at that. Harnesses are coming off. Jody's doing her chores one by one while we chat here. And we're merrily passing the time so that the handler team can get here with the truck.
They're
And
up in Chisto, so it'll be a while.
oh, they are.
We're staying in Chisto, yeah, at my friend's house.
Oh, great. Okay.
So hopefully they'll be here in the next. I hope they drive safe and not feel like they have to.
Right. Yeah, that road is covered in ice the whole way. So there we go, friends. Thanks for joining us here. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. But what a great interview, great moment. Alrighty. Congrats, Jody. We'll close it out here, but
Thank you.
really well done.
you
Thanks for
so
your
much.
time.
I'm super stoked.
Right on. Jody's super stoked. Everybody, thanks for all the love you sent her. That matters, and this is a scrapbook, so keep on leaving comments. And there's Whitney helping out there, and then we'll close it out. Look at that. Takes a whole team, and thanks to Jessie Holmes for helping Jody out with her she-fish and snacks. Really great moment. We're waiting on one more team, and here's what it looks like at 7 in the morning or so in Glennallen, Alaska right now. Pitch dark. Thanks, Oriana. Thank you all. That was a really special moment. One of my favorite of the whole race, in fact, right here. You never know when they're going to happen, so see you soon.